Hey, Shabbat Shalom, everyone. I want to dedicate these words of Torah to our brothers and sisters in the Ukraine, our Jewish brothers and sisters specifically in the Ukraine, and really Jews throughout the world, because one of the things that's happening right now is a tremendous relief effort on the part of Jewish organizations and just Jews on the ground. And this is such an appropriate message as we get closer to Purim this week, because what Haman, the evil tyrant Haman, who tried to wipe out the Jewish people, what did he say to Achashverosh to convince him to give him the royal insignia, the Tabat HaMelech, to destroy the Jews? He said, Yeshno em echad, there is this one nation, mefuzar mufarad. He says there's this one nation of these Jewish people who are scattered all over the world. They are not united. And he was actually pointing out a certain reality at the time, that the Jewish people were not concentrated in any one of the 127 provinces of ancient Persia. They were scattered, but it was another way of Haman telling Achashverosh, you're not going to meet up with any kind of resistance, right? The Jewish people are going to go like cattle to the slaughter because they are not unified, and you can only be a force of resistance when you're unified. The people of the Ukraine are unified. They're fighting back bravely against the Russians, and the Jewish people specifically are reaching out and helping. I shared this week an incredible post, a speech from Natan Sharansky, one of my great heroes, who spent 9 years enduring Soviet prisons for standing up for Zionism back in the 1970s. And what did Sharansky say? He said that when he was younger, he always had the difficult challenge always of having the word Jew stamped onto his passport. And when the word Jew was stamped onto your passport and you were affiliated with the Jewish community, it meant anti-Semitism. It meant you weren't able to partake of certain advantages that maybe other ethnicities had in Russian society. Today, he says what it means to be a Jew. People are saying that they're Jewish even if they're not, because they know that there are Jewish organizations and that there are Jews on the ground that are helping their fellow Jews, and of course helping others as well. But that's an incredible zechut for people wanting to be able to say that they're Jewish. That's probably unprecedented in Jewish history. But remember the Purim story. Haman was able to convince Achashverosh to annihilate the Jews. Why? Because we were scattered. And therefore Esther Hamalka, what does she say to Haman? What does she say back to Mordechai, rather? She says, Knosset kol hayudim, gather up all the Jewish people, and don't just come together as a unified people, but let's do something spiritual, because what was really happening in the Purim story was not just disunity of the Jewish people, but we were estranged from God. We were assimilating. We were losing our religion. We were losing our Judaism. So Esther, in order to effect a return to God, asked Mordechai to get all the Jews of Shushan, of the capital of ancient Persia, to fast on her behalf so that she could go before the king and she could be saving the Jewish people. And we, my friends, are in the same situation today, but we're stronger because we're not disunified. The Jewish people revolving around the state of Israel today, and wherever Jews find themselves, are helping. We are donating money, and I'm asking you to continue to do this, to donate money towards the Ukrainian cause, and to stand side by side with your fellow Jews, whether or not you can get to Poland or to Romania or Vienna or any of the countries where all these refugees are pouring in, to actually go and help or write a check and help. We are here for each other. We are not like our ancestors were, as Haman said, mefuzar mufarad, scattered, and we are also connected to Hashem. We are not sleeping in terms of our relationship with God. We are committed. And that zechut, that merit of our commitment to God and of our commitment to each other and being there for each other, for our brothers and sisters, our Jewish brothers and sisters in the Ukraine, and anyone else who needs help, they can call out and say, I'm a Jew, even if they're not, because they know what it means to be a Jew is to be taken care of by other Jews. And please God, that should be a great zechut, a great merit for all of our brothers and sisters and for all the people of the Ukraine. Shabbat Shalom and Happy Purim.